Okay, yeah, let's do that. Off. Yeah, I'm just mic check. Sometimes I wonder, I'm literally just a regular dude. So you got the one thing you wanted. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Trust me, I know you do. That promotion, the relationship, the car, and that number in your bank account. That's literally the time we live in, literally. But listen, let's say you got all that and it feels good, but how long does that last? What, maybe a week? And then then the feeling is just normal. That feeling of accomplishment wears off, and now it's just normal. And then you're already looking for the next thing, the next job, the next opportunity, the next promotion, the next guy or gal to match with or try to build something better. You can do better. The next number in the bank account, the next new shiny car, to the next new lease, whatever, so be it. But here's the one thing, that's not ambition and that's not drive. That's a machine that is running you. That's literally what it narrows down to. And here's what makes it worse. You're working harder than you ever have. You have more access than any generation before you. More information, more opportunity, more stuff in all of history. Literally, you and I do right now. So why do you, or I'll even change this to we, why do we feel emptier than ever? Why does it feel like no matter how much you get, no matter how much you achieve, and no matter how much you acquire, it's never enough? You ever think about that? You're not broken. We're not broken. We're not weak. We're not even ungrateful, I would say. But what we really are, when you think about that, or what you are, is off mission. What's up, everybody? And thank you all for tuning in today. All right, hey, if you're new here, let me remind you, I'm Gabe. I'm a U.S. Army senior leader, active duty, going on literally my 15-year anniversary here in a few days. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. And guys, just to give you, if you're new here, once again, this channel is not about just motivational speeches. No, it's just about real talk from somebody like me who has literally actually been tested in life in multiple ways and multiple facets. So I appreciate you tuning in, and don't forget, feel free, hit that subscribe button. If this is something you're looking for, you can definitely vibe here. You can be part of the team. Hit that subscribe button, share it with a friend, and of course, check out my social media links down below, guys. Check on me so I can check on you, all right? And of course, comment, please comment, engage me in this, whether you agree, whether you disagree, or you have your own inputs, your own experiences. I always encourage that. So please comment down below and share it, all right? And let's communicate and let's engage together. But no more of that, all right? Now let me tell you what the machine actually is. So we live in the most want-saturated era in human history. Think about that. Every platform you open today is literally engineered to manufacture wants. Every ad is designed to make you feel like you're missing something, that you need this. Every algorithm in our feeds, mine too, is built to show us what other people have that we don't. That sucks. And that is horrible. I hate it. I hate it. And it sucks. But you wanna know what's crazy and you know why that happens? Is because it works. Because wants nowadays have turned into what feels like needs. Our wants now feel like needs. And that's the trap. And I noticed this because I lived through this and I've been experiencing it myself on multiple facets and multiple fronts. But our wants now feel like needs. The want machine doesn't show up with us and just say, hey, I'm going to make you chase things that don't matter today. Are you ready? No. It shows up and basically confuses us by saying things like, you deserve this. You need this. You're falling behind without this. You feel like a failure. You will fail if you don't have this. You will not be cool if you don't have this. You want to have a status, you need this. That's literally what it's turned into. And you know what's crazy is most of us don't really stop anymore and ask the question, do I actually really need this? Or do I want it? Because here's what nobody tells you. That distinction, that gap between what you want and what you actually need is the entire difference between a life that feels full and a life that feels hollow. Take it from me. I had to learn this the hard way myself, guys. So I'm a U.S. Army senior leader, all right, active duty, and I spent over almost 15 years leading soldiers through situations where wants didn't exist. You literally had to put them aside. You think about it, in a combat zone, nobody's scrolling a feed. Nobody's comparing their life to someone else's highlight reel. You're not gonna see that. I'm sorry. No one's chasing a status or a validation for the next thing. You're not gonna see that out there. You're not. You know what happens in that environment? People get clear fast. I've seen it. I've been a part of it. When you strip away every want, when that want machine just gets shut off completely, something happens to people. It happened to me. They start operating on needs, real needs. That's what matters now. That is the sole focus, is the real needs. Purpose, connection, contribution, a reason to just get up and execute. No matter what time of the day or what time of night, get up and execute because we need you. And I've watched soldiers, hard people, broken people who spent their entire civilian life chasing wants, come alive in those kind of environments. Not because war is good. I know I'm going to get a lot of that in the comments, but not because war is good, but because the first time in their lives, that noise that's literally all around us on a daily basis right now was gone. And what was left was nothing but the mission, the focus on the mission that we all had together. To me, that is what was actually needed. It was needed for me. I've seen it on my teams. I've seen it in soldiers that I've led. That is what's needed. You have to pull yourself out from the noise. And right now we're surrounded by it, that it's got us confused and it's got us in a trap. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm coming at you guys like imagine me, I'm your first sergeant right now, and I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna give it to you, not sugar-coated, all right? But here's what I really need you to hear. And this one's probably gonna sting some of you a bit, but think about it. Most of the things that you've been chasing nowadays, you know, those things that you call goals, your dreams, your needs, don't settle all of that. Your needs, believe it or not, they're all just wants. They're all under the want category. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying wants are evil, okay? I'm not saying go live like a monk, although that is something that's crossed my mind a few times. But what I'm saying is, when you can't tell the difference between a need or a want, you will literally spend your entire life feeling like you're failing and not even winning, even though you are. Because wants don't fill you. They never have, and they never will. I'm sorry to break that truth to you, but it's a harsh reality that we gotta accept. You can hit every metric, get the promotion, buy the house, hit the number in the bank account, find that relationship, date that girl, date that guy, and still lie awake at night feeling like something is wrong, something is off. I'm feeling this. But that's not failure. That's just what off mission looks like. You like that? Off mission. That's right. You're gonna get that, my type of application, because that's what helps me, guys, so don't judge. But yes, that is what off mission looks like. You've been running a mission built entirely around wants and wondering why hitting them never feels like enough. Okay, so let me break this down for you. But don't get it twisted, okay? Don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to give you a psychology lecture. I'm not trying to pull up a textbook here and show you little clips of articles and published studies and blah, blah, blah. No, guys, I'm just an Army senior leader here with real life experience, and I've been through the ringer, all right? And now I want to share it and mentor you guys. But what I'm talking about is something simpler, simple form, but a little harder to hear because we need to hear it. So a need, all right? A need. Something that you have, but it still makes you feel like yourself. More grounded, more purposeful, more real. That's what a need is. Water. You need water. You're thirsty. You need it. Your body needs it. It makes you feel good. You feel thirst quenched. You feel alive. Some of us need caffeine. I need caffeine in the morning. I feel better when I have it. If I don't have it, I don't feel the way normal. I hope that one works. And then of course you have a want. Okay, a want. I interpret it more as like something that when you get it, it still requires maintenance to keep that feeling. So I get a want and I'm never satisfied. I want something else. I want more. So you got that understanding between need and a want. So I want you to understand that again. A need fills you, but a want feeds itself in simplest terms. So if you were to categorize them, needs and wants, okay, you have needs, which is you got a real mission, you got real connection, real contribution, and real health, okay? Wants, you got a status that requires constant maintenance, validation from people who don't know who you are, stuff that literally loses meaning or depreciates the second you acquire it, and you play the comparison game. Literally, that only fuels the next comparison. That's what that kind of breaks down to me, okay? To me. But the problem isn't that you have wants. That's not the problem. The problem is that want machine has been so loud for so long that most people have lost the ability to hear their needs at all. And I know some of you are definitely struggling with this one because I used to struggle with this one, and it's so easy to. So how do you know if you're stuck in this want machine and off your mission? I got a little assessment here for you guys, all right? But I want you guys to do this for me. Please, do it for me. Do it for me right now. Not for me, actually. Do it for you. Do it for you, okay? Now, let's take our time with this one. Now pay attention. Are you busy but not fulfilled? Are you achieving but not satisfied? Are you surrounded by people but still feel lonely? Are you moving but not sure where you're actually going in life? I'll tell you what, team, if any of those hit, then I'm sad to say you are off mission. But I'm not judging you, and that's not judgment. That is more of a diagnosis. All right, we have to identify the issue. So this is what we're doing. We're identifying the issue. And right now, if any of those hit, then I'm sad to say you're off mission. But don't feel, because I was that same type. Trust me, I was off mission. And I'm telling you guys this. But that's the reason people, if you think about it, that's the reason why people never get this kind of a diagnosis, because it's too real and it's hard and it hits hard. And not only that, when you're trapped in this want machine, it's almost like it's gonna disguise you with this bubble where you can't even feel progress or see the progress. You can't. You get so caught up. Social media makes it even worse. Social media makes it absolutely worse, because think about it. More followers now feels like more connection. More money feels like more security. More achievement feels like more purpose. And that's that trap that we're in. But feelings, remember this, but feelings aren't facts. A want wearing the costume of a need is still just a want. You're moving, you're functioning, and you're technically operating, but you're not on mission. And that's the problem. Now we got to focus on getting back on mission. Okay, so just like a good military leader, all right, we identify the issue, but just like every leader should do, present a solution. And now I'm going to present a solution, okay? So step one, stop. Just stop. Physically stop, put the phone down, close the tabs, and turn off all the noise for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Sit with one question in your mind and meditate on it for 5 minutes. What do I actually need right now? Let that question sit with you. Meditate on that. What do I actually need right now? Not what do I want, not what should I want, or what other people are chasing. What do I need right now? Purpose, rest, real connection, clarity on life, clarity on what I'm building, clarity on a goal. Just sit with that and let it get uncomfortable, because if you do it right, it's going to get uncomfortable. But that discomfort, don't be discouraged. It is just your needs trampling over that desire of the wants that's just so strong. Step two, audit your time. Audit your time. Now, how you think to spend it and how you actually spend it is what you really got to question. Ask yourself, how much of this serves what I actually need, and how much of this is just what I want? Time and I always say this, guys, and you're gonna always hear it, so I'm sorry if it gets annoying, but time is legit the most precious resource we have. There's no refill. There's no going back on it. It is the most precious commodity that everybody in this world has, is time. Now, if most of your time is going to wants and almost none to needs, that's not a motivation problem, that's a mission problem. And that's what we need to fix. So, audit your time. 3, develop a mission statement. Just build a mission statement, like 3 sentences, that's all. What am I building? What do I want to become? What do I want to leave behind? That's a big one, okay? That's a big one. What do you want to leave behind? That's a big one for me. That's the one that got me. But write out that statement, put it somewhere where you can see it almost every single day. Your refrigerator, a dry erase marker in your bathroom mirror, Post-it notes, just something that you can see every day, because that want machine is gonna get fired up literally every day. It's a trap, and it will. And you need something to kind of measure against every time. At least that's what works for me. A mission doesn't eliminate wants, it filters them. And the soldier who knows the mission can identify any unauthorized order the second it arrives, because those fragos are gonna come, so be ready. Now I wanna leave you guys with this one, all right? Happiness isn't hiding inside the next want. It never was. The people who found real peace in life, real purpose, real lives, they didn't want to escape from what didn't get there by getting more. They just didn't want to escape from all that, and they definitely didn't get there by just acquiring more. A wise commander I worked for, who was in charge of me, used to always say, there's no Hertz. You don't see a Hertz or a U-Haul truck at a funeral. Think about that. But I will tell you this, those people who found the peace and purpose, they got there by just getting clear on what they actually needed, and then building their entire operation around those needs. So that's really what the focus is. Focus on what you need, not what you want. And then identify it, because sometimes what you have, what you need to help you get to, they can kind of merge together, but what you have, it's probably right in front of you. That person is probably right in front of you, and you just gotta know how to use them and identify those needs and know how to apply yourself with them. Oh man, that's the mission. Not the followers, not the status, not the number in the bank account. The mission is the needs. That is your mission. It's your needs. And you've had access to it literally this whole time. You just can't let that want machine drown it out, all right? So stop accepting every want as an order, all right? Start asking, does this serve my mission? Because if it doesn't, then you gotta get back on mission, all right? Not tomorrow, but today, because the mission doesn't wait, team. That mission of life doesn't stop. Now, if this hits something, guys, hey, please subscribe. Share it with someone who needs to hear it, all right? And drop it in a comment. You guys know I engage you. I love the comments and I engage them all. But I want you to drop this in the comment. What's one want you've been treating like a need? Now remember, I read every single one, but what is one want that you've been treating like a need? Comment down below, I wanna know. In the meantime, guys, I appreciate y'all. Sorry, I had to itch my nose there. In the meantime, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. Hey, do your push-ups, take your vitamins, drink your water, and most importantly, guys, continue to find comfort in chaos. You guys already know what to do, and I'll see you in the next video.